Basic education should be free and accessible to all children, including children with disabilities. But in South Africa, more than 500,000 children with disabilities continue to be left out of the mainstream education system.
We have dealt with several cases that had to do with violation of right to education of disabled children. And this ranges, for instance, from cases where children with disabilities were refused admission to mainstream schools because of their disability.
GIF is not a school. I don't know why they are not taking him, because I've registered him in 2013 and they promised me that they're going to call me when they have space. And then early 2014, I went back to school to ask how far is the process of taking my son to school. They said, no, Mama, we still don't have space for you. Meanwhile, my child is at home. He's being more delayed. I don't know when he's in school, how is he going to cope?
Children with disabilities should have an equal opportunity to go to their local school and have teachers who are trained to teach them along with others with or without disabilities. They should be able to have accommodations in the classroom to support their needs so that they can learn with their peers. Frankly, this is not the case in South Africa.
We don't have enough schools. There are normal schools there and they don't accept our children. So special schools, they are around town and we are far from town.
Parents are left with no choice but to seek some kind of education for their children, so they go to specialized schools. Leslie is an 11-year-old who has spina bifida. His mother applied to 9 different special schools before finally getting him accepted to one. Unfortunately, that school is far away and charges a fee.
Since Leslie started at school, I'm supposed to wake up early in the morning, 4 o'clock every day. It's not easy for us and our children to get at school. We take 1 hour going to school each and every day. The transport is 400 each and every month. If you got the children with disability, the school is too far, the school fees is higher, and we can't afford that money.
The rule, as we all agree, should be that, children with disabilities should go to mainstream schools.
Inclusive education is an environment in mainstream schools where children with and without disabilities can learn together.
Very good. Carlo, what is the first shape? What is this shape? What's this shape? Triangle, well done.
Carlo has Down syndrome. He's a bit slower learner than the others, but he's coping very well in class. He does the same work, just a little bit easier. It's adapted for him. We teach them at a younger age. They are they are normal, they can do whatever they want. If they set their mind to it, they can do it.
You can use 3 lines, yes.
Ready? Go!
There are educational benefits to putting kids with and without disabilities together. All children can adapt to different types of students in the classroom. They can learn about diversity, but that is not happening in the case of hundreds of thousands of children with disabilities in South Africa. Inclusive education is a right, it's not a privilege. And investing in schools that include children with disabilities means that they'll learn basic life skills, that they'll learn to be able to be independent, and in the long term leads to a more inclusive and accepting community.